Welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know, and welcome back to another day in the life of a new mom. Here we have Rook, of course, being the on and off grumper that he is. Right now he's pretty chill, but never mind. So I wanted to vlog today because I realized that the last time I vlogged was when he was 3 weeks old and he's now 7 weeks old. So I feel like I really need to catch you guys up on things. So I've made my cold brew coffee. Like, I didn't make it, I bought it, but I've assembled it. And I've recently started putting vanilla extract in my coffee and it is so good. Yum. Great times. So the biggest thing that I need to accomplish today is I need to get a hold on my house. It has never been this bad. I shouldn't say never, but like I never let it get this bad generally. But yesterday I spent the day packing for our camping trip this weekend. And so everything is everywhere and I need to get a hold on it. So that's my goal for today. I also need to go grocery shopping for this camping trip and stop at MEC and buy some camping gear still. So it's a little stressful because like this is our first camping trip with a baby and I want to make sure that I bring everything that I need, but I don't want to overpack still, right? So we'll see how it goes. Right now I'm gonna drink my coffee and I should also get breakfast going. I think I'll just have a bagel, my usual, nice and simple. I'll show you the house how bad it is. Okay, starting at the entryway, look at all that garbage and recycling that needs to go out, and panning over, more recycling that needs to go out. Lovely. I also have a dishwasher to empty and then reload with all this crap. And then moving on to the living room, I have a pile of clean laundry that's been folded but not put away. Bouncer's gonna stay there. Josh just made me this activity center thing for Rook, so I need to find a home for that in the meantime. And then just crap on the table. And the real kicker is the nursery is just full of all the camping gear and also just other stuff that I need to deal with. Doesn't really look much like a nursery right now, but that's what we got. Okay, so I think Rook is starting to fall asleep, which is great news. And actually, before I make my breakfast, I'm gonna just get started on some of these tasks just to get ahead of it because it can be so easy for the day to just disappear on me. So I'm gonna work on the garbage, recycling, and kitchen. Just while I'm out here, I want to show you all of my new plants that I have in my garden. As I said in my last video, I'm switching out my vegetable garden for some winter plants, so I'll show you what I'm doing. Also, my summer annual planter boxes now have like fall winter plants in them, so anyways, I'll show you. So this is one of my planter boxes. It had a bunch of, like I said, summer annuals in it. Now I have just a variety of more winter appropriate plants. I don't know what they all are because this actually came in like a variety pack. Also, hello to my hand. This came in a variety pack at the nursery, so it came with all 6 plants and I just put them in and I'm gonna see what happens. I also put some tulips in here, which I'm really excited for in the spring. So there's that. And then I have some winter pansies here and some winter pansies over here. These are for my vegetable garden beds that are still producing. I'm gonna put them in after the vegetable plants are dead, obviously. I also have some mums here. I'll show you here. I have 2 of them, which I love mums. They're so fall. So I have those. Hello to me again. I'm gonna change my angle. And then over here, this is where I had my cucumber plants. I think they died off early because I over fertilized them too late in the summer. But anyway, so I pulled those out and put these beautiful violets in. Aren't they so freaking pretty? And then I also have some white tulips under there and some purple hyacinth for the spring. So yeah, and then that's my big tomato plant So I'll be replacing those eventually. And these are my pepper plants. I'll be replacing those once they're all done producing. So yeah, I'm super excited about those plants. Just to have something in your garden beds over winter makes such a difference for myself anyways, as opposed to just a big container of soil. And then also this is the first year that I'm putting bulbs in all my garden beds, and I feel like it's just gonna be like a fairy tale oasis when they all come up. So, but obviously I have to wait for spring for that. Okay, that's accomplished. Now let's try and do the rest of the kitchen. While I have you here, I want to show you all my bulbs because they're just out already. So I have just a bunch of kind of classic white tulips. I have these really pretty pink, they're kind of like pink with orange tones. I don't know, I really like these. Side note, if you know me at all, you know that I hate pink. Like I will not be caught wearing pink. Unless I have to, like for a wedding. But I love pink flowers, and I feel like it's just because any other colored flower looks more natural, like wildflower, which I love, like orange or yellow or red, but pink and purple just looks so much more extravagant, like fairy garden, whimsical. It's just more eye-catching, so I like to plant those colors. As you saw with like those purple violets, they just catch your eye more than like a yellow flower would, I think anyways. So I have those, and then I have these tiny little purple hyacinth. This one I'm so excited about. Look at that friggin' tulip. It's like frilled on the edges. I'm so excited. And then I just have a pack of classic pinks. These are different than these, if you can tell. These have more of the like orange tones in them, and these are just straight pink. I do want to collect some more bulbs for my garden, but I'm obviously not fully ready to plant it all yet, so I'm not really rushed. Also, the garden centers aren't fully stocked of all of their bulbs, so I'm just gonna wait a couple weeks. But yeah, like it's gonna be so beautiful in the spring when these come up. Oh, I can't wait. I should have known you wouldn't last very long by yourself on the ground. Oh well, we'll see how long it takes for you to start getting hungry, because it's been a couple hours. I'm gonna keep cleaning, okay? Are you sad? Do you want some food? Yeah? Get a little hungry? Okay. I really did not think he would last that long on the ground, just like looking around and content. You probably saw I ended up putting the little activity center over top of him. He didn't really care that much. He just likes looking out the window over here. But I wanted to have this thing ready because he seems like he's getting to the point where he wants to interact with things, because he's really starting to like zone in and focus. So anyways, there's that. It's a little janky, but like it works, you know? Yeah, what else do I want to talk to you guys about? Oh, baby update. Rook is sleeping through the night. Hallelujah. So it's been going on for a while now. Like I said, he's 7 weeks old now. But at 5.5 weeks, he did his first 6-hour stretch. Amazing. The only thing is that his long sleep starts at 9 p.m. So I generally don't take advantage of the whole thing because I go to bed at like 11 or 12, which I know is my own fault, but that's just where I'm at. But yeah, so he did his first 6-hour stretch, but it wasn't consistent. He would still go back and forth between doing like his 3-hour stretches, some 4-hour stretches, but now he's at the point where I'm pretty much guaranteed a 6-hour stretch, and quite often he does 8 hours, which is just amazing because like he'll go down at 9 and not wake up till 5. And so even if I'm going to bed at 11, I'm still getting like kind of a normal person's sleep schedule. Like it still isn't my ideal, but I feel more like a normal person again. Last night he was up at 3, so he only did 6 hours, but that's fine. Still way better than like the fresh out of the womb sleep schedule. So yeah, I'm super proud of him. I didn't really do anything to try and really get him to sleep through the night. I do try and make nighttime feel different than daytime, just like obviously the low lights, low voices, not a lot of interaction. We have a fan going in our room because it's summer, but it also doubles as white noise for him. And he just gets it. Like ever since the beginning, he wasn't very nocturnal. Like he understood that nighttime was nighttime, and after a feed, and even though he was up every 3 hours at night, after a feed, he would go back down pretty consistently, like right away. So that's been such a blessing. So yeah, that's my biggest accomplishment right now. But anyways, back to today. I mostly have the kitchen done, which is such a weight off my shoulders. Like I can't tell you how important it is for me to have a clean house. I still have some tidying up to do in the living room and in the nursery, but the nursery isn't gonna get perfectly clean because like I said earlier, all the camping stuff is out. Let me know if you guys want a video on how to take a newborn camping, because I'm sure after this weekend I will have figured out some do's and don'ts about the experience. And if you don't want to see that, then that's fine, I won't make it. He also started smiling a couple weeks ago, or I think just, yeah, at 6 weeks. It was really starting to be consistent because before he would smile, but it was more of like him practicing using those muscles, not like a real smile. And now, especially like after a feed, he'll be so happy, and it is just, it melts your heart. Like you think you love your child, and you do, but then they start smiling at you. Are you kidding me? Like so precious. I hope I can get it on camera today because it is the best. All right, let's switch boobs, hey? Oh, good one. Holy moly. Okay, let's go change your diaper. Who's got a clean bum? You do. Who's got a clean bum? You do. Who's got a clean bum? You do. Hi, Rook. How about we get rid of this for a second? So I've been feeling a bit of mom guilt lately, just because I realized that I haven't really been doing tummy time like at all. Like I'll put him on my chest while I'm laying down, but he still kind of is in an incline. Yeah. And so I've, over the past couple days, really been trying to be diligent about doing tummy time with him so that he gets his neck strength up. So yeah, let's do that now. He most likely will spit up, because he often does. So maybe I'll put something down so I don't have to keep washing this mat every time we do tummy time. Yeah. Is that how you feel? Oh, look at you go. Look at that head strength. Wow. Really making progress over the past couple days. Sometimes though he'll just like fall asleep, which I don't ever like let him fall asleep on his stomach, but he'll just be working at it, give up, and then just like try and take a nap. And I'm like, no, it's business time. We're working out, we're exercising. Oh yeah. You're nailing it. Look at you. Don't give up, man. Keep going. And don't just lick the ground. Yeah. He lasts a good amount of time though. He'll go for like minutes. I know some babies just cry after like 10 seconds. Oh. Okay, I think we're done with this, hey? That was so good though. You did a great job. You did a great job. Yeah. You. Such a strong man. Okay, let's move on. I feel like I'm always on the ground in these vlogs. So I said in a previous video, my newborn regrets, that I regret this pillow because Rook doesn't like it. But we've been recently trying it out again now that he's a bit older because I really want to help keep his head round. But yeah, definitely in the first like 6 weeks of his life, he hated this. Now he's starting to get used to it, which is nice. Anyways, we're gonna do some reading now. Some more interaction, okay? Read some books. The books I have today are Where's the Duck? It has these really fun like flaps that are hiding the things that you're trying to find. And then this one called Mama Loves You So. It's so cute. It can make you easily very emotional because it's so adorable. But yeah, let's get reading, hey? Where's the worm? This is a snail, although it's similar to a worm. They're both gross and slimy. But where's the worm? Is it behind this rock? Here I am. Here I am. Mama Loves You So, okay? That one's next. Ready? Higher than an eagle flies, pure as sparkling snow, stronger than a stony peak, Mama loves you so. That was a great time. I honestly love reading to him now that he can focus on things. It feels like it's more interactive than just me reading a book and him staring off into the abyss. Yeah, let's see if we can put this activity center over you and maybe you'll be chill. It's 10 o'clock and I still haven't finished my coffee or made breakfast, so maybe I can get that done. Wow, what a productive morning so far. It really makes a difference when you get sleep. But also Rick has been such a cutie, and by that I mean just very manageable this morning. So basically I got my bagel ready. Haven't started eating it yet. And while I was cooking, I am a multitasker, and so I was like, oh, I'll vacuum the floors because they really needed a vacuum. And I was able to vacuum everything. Rook was chill on his mat. I also managed to water my flowers, not all of them, but half of them at least. But I need to be on top of feeding myself because I'm really good at doing everything else I'm forgetting to eat. So I put pause on watering and I'm gonna eat and drink the rest of my coffee. I've barely had any of it. Rook did start getting a little fussy on the mat, so he's just in his little bouncer now. And I think I'm just gonna watch some TV and eat my food and then get back to productivity. Also, there's a chance that Josh might be off work early today. It's 10:15 and he said that there's not a lot of work in the shop and he might be off at 12, so we'll see if that happens. That would be fun because then we could do our grocery shop and trip to Mac together as a family. Anyways, getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna eat. Okay, so today is going really well. Rook just passed out in his bouncer, which doesn't normally happen. Like often, like I've said a million times, he has a hard time staying asleep during the day, and often I'll have to like stay by the bouncer and like bounce him periodically to keep him asleep. But he just like passed out. Like he went through the routine to a T, like feed, play, sleep. That doesn't happen. Anyway, so I want to take advantage of this time. But first, I wanted to put some oil in the air. Pumpkin spice. Ooh. Anyway, so I'm going to diffuse this, and then I am going to start packing. I'm going to continue packing for... Oh my gosh, that just literally poured out. Anyways, I'm going to pack my clothes for our trip because I have time right now. Since I'm bringing you into the bedroom to pack. Wow, it's so bright. Look at that. I should probably address the gong show that is the bedroom. Okay, so as you can see when you walk into this room, I don't have access to my closet right now unless I go over the bed because our full-size crib is in here. And the bassinet, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So basically, if you saw my last vlog, I talked about how we hate our bassinet that we had for Rook, and turns out Rook hated it too. Eventually he just stopped sleeping in it because it was uncomfortable, so I understand. So we needed something to use in the meantime while we waited to get a new bassinet, and so we put the full-size crib in here. It is not ideal. It takes up the whole walkway at the foot of the bed. So our room just obviously feels very cluttered, but also at night I would like scoot down and grab him and scoot back and feed him. But then I would have to go change his diaper and I'd be walking on the bed, avoiding Josh's feet, which just like isn't the safest thing to do while you're tired holding a baby. So not ideal. I also mentioned in the last video that I ordered a bassinet. I had such a headache with this. I don't want to go into it too much, but basically they sent it to the wrong address and didn't tell me, and so I had to order it from a different company, and I'm still waiting on my refund from the original supplier. So that was a headache, but it's all fine now. As you can see, we have our new bassinet. So this is our new bassinet. It is the Thule stroller bassinet attachment. I had to wait a couple days for Josh to build a little stand for it, but now we're all set and ready to go, and this was the first night that we used it. So yeah, last night was the first night we used it. It was great. So today we're gonna disassemble this crib and put it back in the nursery. Oh my gosh, guys, it's such a headache. Like, the crib is slightly too big to fit through the doorways, so you have to completely disassemble it, walk it like 6 meters down this hallway, and reassemble it in the next room. Super annoying, but it's just what we had to do. So yeah, that is the sleeping situation right now. Also, if you see that dress right there, boop, 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 there, that dress, I'm in a wedding tomorrow. On top of going on vacation this weekend, I'm also in a wedding. So like Friday's wedding, today's Thursday, Friday's the wedding, Saturday, Sunday is our road trip. So it has just been a hectic week. But like I said, I feel like I have a grip on things today, which is cool. What was I gonna do? Pack my bag. Right, let me go get my bag. As you can see, that's how I have to get over here. I can't just walk on the ground. Also, something else I want to catch you up on. This is the nightlight that I showed you in my first baby vlog. Anyways, it's pretty sweet. You turn it over, light turns on. You turn it back over, light turns off. I also had a headache with this company because they sent me one that was defective, but I really like the product, so I am recommending it to you guys. I didn't even hear you wake up. Let me know when you're upset. I'm gonna keep packing. Look how beautiful you are. Oh my goodness. Look at that little face. Frick. How do you do? Oh my gosh, you can't just give me a little smile like that and expect me to be okay with it. Damn. Okay, so today has been weird. Like, I'm getting so much done. I finished packing my bag. I just have some stuff in the wash that needs to get put in once it's finished. I packed my toiletry bag. I worked on just our gear. And Rook is still just fast asleep. And it's been over 2 hours since I fed him last. So I think I'm gonna wake him. Also, I just kind of like miss him. It's so funny, like the moment I get some freedom and I'm like, oh, I miss hanging out with him, but then when I'm like tending to him all day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a second. There's no good balance. Anyways, I want to wash his hair because he just gets like such greasy hair so quickly, so I'm gonna do that and feed him because he's due. And then I'm gonna check in with Josh and see if he's getting off work early, because if he is, then I want to do my shopping with him. If not, then we're gonna head out the door and do some shopping. So, good morning. Good morning, sleepy boy. Why are you sleeping so much? Who are you? Just gonna stay asleep? Okay, let's go wash your head. Okay, so I just talked to Josh and he is working a full day of work as he normally does. This was just a weird exception, potentially. Anyways, so I am going to pack my little boy up in the car seat and head out, and we're gonna do some grocery shopping and some camping supplies shopping. Yeah, I'll try and get some footage while I'm out. We'll see. Full intention of filming my trip, but in each store I just completely forgot. I swear, but I'll show you what I got if you care. First I have to unload everything. Welcome to my cupboard. This is a fun angle, hey? Haven't done this one before. Okay. Oh man, it's getting hot outside. I might have to switch into shorts. Oh, and Rook's waking up. So, I did a grocery shop. I'm not going to show you what I got because food is kind of boring, but I also did a trip to MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op, and bought some stuff that I thought I'd show just for fun. I put it in a Superstore bag, in case you're wondering. Also, don't hate on me, you're not allowed to use reusable bags right now because of the pandemic. Okay, so first thing I got is a duffel bag. Josh and I have this exact bag in green and black. We got them for our honeymoon so that we could just use duffel bags as our carry-ons and not, what's that called? What is that called? Whatever. So, I thought it'd be super cute if we got a Rook one as well, matching. Obviously, this is a big bag for a little boy, but he'll grow into it, and for all future adventures, he can use this bag. And on top of that, we can like load this with diapers for our camping trip, along with all his clothes and gear that he needs. So, super cute. I also bought this, which wasn't a necessity, but it is a Patagonia flannel. I've been wanting a Patagonia flannel for a long time, and this one was on sale, so I picked it up. They just have like, it's just such a nice thick flannel material. It's not cheap, you know? So I'm excited for that. I'm also gonna wear this camping. And then the whole reason I went to Mech was to get a compression bag for Josh's sleeping bag because he doesn't have one. And then another thing I didn't plan on buying are some swim shorts. These were on clearance and they have a ribbed texture to them. Can you see that? Yeah, they have a ribbed texture to them. And I don't have a top to wear with them because I need a breastfeeding friendly swim top, but I really liked these. So I got them. So that's what I got. Oh, I also want to address an elephant in the room. I don't know if you noticed when I brought my groceries in, but we've been using Huggies special delivery diapers because they are hypoallergenic, no chlorines, no fragrances, really good stuff. The problem is that if I don't get them on sale, they're literally twice the price of regular diapers, and it's starting to get expensive. So I gave in and bought some regular diapers. These are size 2. I don't know if he's ready for size 2. I don't think quite yet, but I think he's getting there. And like I said, they're just half the price, and sometimes you can't afford nice things. But I got the special delivery in the size 1 just because they didn't have the regular in size 1, so yeah. Sad times, but that's okay. Josh just came home. He had a long day, so he's laying down with his son. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You want to smile for me?
Oh
you want to smile? This is what I do all day. You want to smile? You want to smile? Sleepy boy.
Don't wake up, he looks too cute.
No, I'm not waking him up. Alright, so as you saw, Josh just came home from work, and I've just been spending my time doing some finishing packing for our trip. We have a rehearsal dinner to go to tonight for the wedding, so I'm gonna leave it here, leave you with all the content that I collected for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!